All right, welcome back. Here we are for episode number 57 of our NeoFly career mode here at Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are going to be departing from Newcastle over to Warsaw. And let's see, we got to find our runway here. So our flight plan said runway number 27 we're going to be departing from. And we're going to be landing on runway number 27. So double 27s there. Our flight plan takes off from the airport. We got a waypoint here of DABDE for our approach, and it's 120 nautical miles. This says 31 minutes. Our flight plan says 19, so interesting. We'll see. It's probably going to be closer to 30 minutes, I'm guessing. But we're going to get this thing going. I think we accepted the... No, we did not. So let's go ahead. It's a VIP mission, 5 passengers, and good to go. So we'll accept the mission there. Over in NeoFly, that's this. This is our pilot here. We got Snoop and Hurricane, to the opposite. We own the Cessna 172, but nobody's flying it, so it's kind of hanging out in the hangar. We also own the TBM 930, and we're renting the 2 Cessnas. But we are sitting at $11.9 million. I'm kind of curious how much one of these things costs. We got this one that needs a little bit of work. It's only $6 million. I'm contemplating that one. We can fix it up. Spend some money and actually own a plane. Maybe we won't do it on this one, but we'll do it sometime soon. That was actually just a thought that crossed my mind. So we're going to go ahead and get this VFR flight going here. So we're going to hit fly. NeoFly will kick off and load the passengers.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
Captain, this is dispatch. The VIPs do not look too happy today. It's probably best if we don't keep them waiting. Pilot, today's VIPs are making their way now. Oh my god. Is that... It is! Oh, that's made my day! See if you can get me an autograph, please! Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, maybe we'll do a few clouds on this one. Set it for the morning hours, mid-morning. We're going to notify our passengers for our seatbelts and our overhead safety lights. Going to adjust our heading there and then also adjust our altitude. Our flight plan was 7,000, so we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, so we will remove the yoke, release our parking brake there, put the yoke back. We're going to adjust our flaps and also adjust our trim to takeoff position. And this is our throttles down here. We are pretty much ready for liftoff here, so here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get airborne, and then we'll give a quick update and I don't know, talk about a few things. Alright, so we got liftoff.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe.
We got
These customers don't like excitement.
positive climb here. We're gonna retract our landing gear. So we are in the Cessna Citation CJ4. If you're following along. Do like the few clouds. That's pretty neat. Alright, we're coming up to our cruising altitude here at 7,000 feet. Our speed will increase accordingly. And we're just going to try to maintain maybe like around the 237-ish meters. I think we can go ahead and turn off our safety lights for our passengers, or overhead lights. Alright, we're hitting 231, 232. Alright, I think we're good there. 238. We're at 70.3% for our throttle. So we're good to go. We'll contact ATC.
Indy approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna C25C 2 miles southeast of Tree Niner, India, November 7,000 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Indy approach. Squawk 4071.
Squawk 4071 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1 miles north of Tree Niner, India, November 7,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let's see if she hands us off pretty quick or not. But we are, so takeoff complete. Alright, I think we're good with ATC for a moment. We just deployed Camille, our flight attendant. She is going to serve some drinks to increase the 5 passengers that we have. It'll increase their happiness. And we're going to go ahead and check our flight plan here. We are coming up to so we're flying along Interstate 69. It's off to our left. Let's see if we can spot that. Got some clouds in the way, but 69 or Interstate 69 is going to run up this way and then cut across, and we'll fly over it. See if we can see it from 7,000 feet up. Not really spotting it. Although we can spot that creek. So if that's the creek, then 69 is a little farther off to the our left wing here. I think this might be it. But it's a nice day for flying nonetheless. Speed's getting a little high there at 250. Gonna reduce our throttle down a little bit. I think that 70.5-ish area is pretty good. And we got 38 nautical miles to the top of our descent, which is about 7 minutes. So we'll start our 3-phase approach in just a few minutes. But we are departing from Newcastle, Indiana, and we're going to be heading over to Warsaw Municipal Airport in Warsaw, Indiana. So the airport sits at 841 feet above elevation, above sea elevation. We're landing in runway number 27. We got general aviation parking off to the right. Looking at the flight plan here of the airport, so we're going to be landing in runway 27 over here to the right. We'll probably take either taxiway A or C, and we'll head on up to this area here probably. We'll obviously contact ground to get some instructions, but I think that's probably where they'll guide us to. So depending on the landing, we'll either take this taxiway or over at the end on runway number 9, close to runway number 36, and we'll make a right over there. We got some nice little fluffy clouds today.
Approach on 127.2. Good day.
127.2 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 7,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra approach altimeter 29.9, 2 radar contact. Continue.
Alright, so appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Also appreciate the increase in subs over the last few days. We hit 300 and surpassed it pretty fast. We're currently sitting at 312 subscribers, so that is always a fun thing to see increase. I enjoy making the videos. Glad you guys enjoy watching them. So we're doing our NeoFly career mode here. Episode number 57. It's a big lake. Let's figure out what that is. That is Salamone Lake, and this right here is Monument Island. So everything is looking good here. Engine output looking good. Oil pressure, oil temp looks good. Flaps are set to 0. That's going to change in about 3 minutes. Alright, and we're coming up to Huntington, Indiana. Decent sized town. This all right here is State Road 9. And this is Huntington. As we cross over here, there's going to be, I think, a Kroger and a Super Walmart. And then this is Huntington University. Pretty neat to see that town. Alright, 2 minutes to the top of our descent here. So we're going to hop into the cockpit here, and we're going to get ready for our landing procedure. I do this in 3 phases. Sometimes I do phase 1 and 2 basically simultaneously, but I still do it in order nonetheless. So with the Cessna Citation CJ4, the first thing we're going to do, since we're carrying passengers on NeoFly, we're going to notify the overhead lights for seatbelt and safety. We're going to reduce our speed here to the top of the white arc, which is 200 meters per second. So we just reduced our throttle down to about 35%. We're going to hit that F15 mark. we're going to drop our landing gear, introduce some flaps, and then we also just increase the throttle a little bit because the landing gear and the flaps introduce some extra drag. So we increased it up to 63.6%. We're going to increase it a little more. And maintain a little bit of a landing or a little bit of a speed there. We don't want to drop down to that 130 just yet, but that's pretty good because we're going to decrease our elevation here. So runway sits at 841 feet above elevation. We're going to start by dropping this down to about 2,000 feet. We'll go 2,200. We're going to increase our vertical speed limit and point the nose down and get a nice little slow descent going. We're also just going to go ahead and turn on our taxi lights so that we don't have to do that on the ground. Alright, so coming from 7,000 feet, we are crossing over the 5,800 mark. Our vector waypoint is DABDE. We can go ahead and contact the tower. So we're looking for KASW, Warsaw Municipal Airport. We're going to be coming in on runway 27. We're going to announce a full stop landing, and for now we'll just announce our position.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Whiskey Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 16 miles southeast 4,400 feet inbound to land runway 27.
Once we line up with the runway, we will announce our final. Crossing over 3,000. $2,400. 2,200, and we'll do the final 100 and make sure that we level off and do a speed check. Looking at our nav map here, we're going to be making our left-hand turn in probably about 30 seconds. So once again, guys, I do appreciate you tuning in. Love the support that I've seen so far in the channel. Hitting the 300 subscribers was a huge milestone for me. Appreciate it very much. We got tons of material coming. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is being released. I think it's Tuesday, the 19th. So we just got like 4 days left to go there. We already pre-ordered our package, and we're excited to see what that brings. We got big plans on some different flights, some different planes, and different material for the channel overall. So exciting things to come for that. Alright, we'll go ahead and announce our final.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Whiskey Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 27 to land.
I think that might be the runway down there. Alright, so we're at 2200, coming in at a nice angle here. We're going to drop this down to like 1900.
Altitude.
Do a wind check. We are at 4 knots, going directly into our face, so that's good. No cross breeze on this one. .5 nautical miles away from the airport. Alright, just taking my map here and zooming in on the airport. Alright, we're looking at 5 nautical miles out.
Altitude.
Dropping down to 1300, which is about 500 feet above the runway.
Autopilot.
Alright, turning autopilot off, taking control of the airplane here. We're reducing our speed. We want to get down to like 125. Line up for that runway. Speed looks good at 115. Alignment looks good. Once we cross over those 2 trees up there, we'll cut the throttle. Alright, throttle cut, trees cleared. too shabby there though.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take this taxiway here.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Whiskey Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is clear of the runway.
Alright, I think we're good to go there. Now we can focus on our directional output here as we're drifting off. Small tower there. So we made a successful landing over at KASW. And we'll head on down to the parking area over here. There's one more down here. So a little unique setup for this airport. Little parking areas. Actually, like right here. So pretty neat. So we'll go ahead, set our parking brake. We'll turn our engine down to initiate NeoFly to accept our mission. So we got right engine stop, left
Transporter.
engine.
Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Go ahead and get an exterior view here. I'll take the thumbnail for our next mission. So we'll save that as number 58 will be
Okay,
the next
that's
one.
all the VIPs off the aircraft now. A job well done.
Alright, we'll come in here, we'll turn off our main battery switch and call that one a day.
You
So
are clear to start your engine.
appreciate you guys tuning in, appreciate the love and support that I've seen on the channel. You guys are the best. We'll see you on the next one.